What's up, ladies and gents? Long time no see. I'm your host, Citizen1, and we have got more Hitman 3. This is a brand new mission and new level that just came out from Ambrose Island. This mission is called Shadows in the Water. We're going to be doing it Silent Assassin suit only. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's go ahead and watch the cinema first, and then we'll go into the planning stage. So,
Morning 47. The Ark Society's annual gathering is several weeks away, which should give us ample time to prepare. Meanwhile, Mr. Gray has an off-the-books request. Perhaps you should explain.
Noel Crest. One of my best fixes. Before Romania, I left him in charge of the militia. Told him in no uncertain terms to cease all attacks on Providence, stand by, and await further orders. Safe to say he did not. Crest and his men have gone rogue, reinventing themselves as a glorified gang of international thieves. They specialize in ruthless spectacle heists with zero regard to collateral damage.
I've seen the man's file. What did you expect would happen?
It's not like I had much choice, seeing as all my best lieutenants were killed by you two.
Fair point.
Nevertheless, Crest is a rabid dog. He is my responsibility, my mistake. I would like your help correcting it.
Current whereabouts?
Ambrose Island, an isolated harbor north from the Strait of Malacca. Coincidentally, one of Wazir Kale's old ports of call. According to my intel, Crest and his men have joined forces with a local pirate syndicate to raid a passing tanker. His goal, a control unit for an Ether Corp satellite being covertly shipped abroad. The satellite is a node in the company's most secure cloud storage network, so they would pay a fortune to preserve its integrity.
What is Crest's endgame?
Extortion, if I had to guess. We don't have the luxury of a full investigation. For us to move against the constant, we need Providence to think the threat is over and lower their guard. Another militia attack on Ether would raise alarms.
I agree. 47. You'll need to eliminate Crest and destroy that control unit, or lock the militia out. The satellite cannot fall into their hands. We'll need a cover story for ICA. Luckily, Akka, the rapacious leader of the syndicate, already has an active ICA contract on her head. Take her out, and we'll even get our expenses paid.
Well, I never had you pegged as a rebel.
I'm warming to it.
Thank you, both. 47, seeing as I know Crest, I'll provide field support. Meet you out east.
all right, so here we go. Planning-wise, we're going to be going in with our normal suit that we get for the mission, our ICA 19 Silver Baller, and a lethal syringe to take out one of the targets. This is my own unique way of coming up. Maybe you came out with something different. Let me know how you completed this mission. Otherwise, with that being said, of course, don't forget to leave a like, and it is go time.
Welcome to the Andaman Sea, 47. We've arrived just in time. It seems Crest didn't disclose the true object of the heist to his partners, so Akka has seized one of the satellite control unit's keycards as collateral until they can renegotiate. The militia have set up camp near the remains of a colonial outpost. Both Crest and the control unit should be nearby. You'll need to destroy the unit itself or render it inoperable by retrieving both keycards. Knowing Crest, he'll have given his to someone he trusts, but Akka is less inclined to delegate. She should be in the pirate base when she's not out among the locals. I provided you with a GPS tracker. Activate it when you're done, and I'll initiate extraction. The sooner we finish up here, the better.
So first off, make sure that you skip the cutscene in the very beginning. Do not let the cutscene play and then move on, as it puts the enemies in the exact precise way that you need to do it. That's one thing about Hitman is this is one of those trial and error types of games, meaning that you know where an enemy is going to be, always going to do the same thing. There's no deviation in it. You just need to figure out the pattern, and we have done that. So there's our first target, but before we take him out, we're going to take out the second target, and you can do that rather quickly by infiltrating her compound, which is pretty easy if you head over here to the left. Now let me just kind of explain a little bit of what we're going to be doing up ahead. I know this doesn't make any sense that you'd be able to get in this easily, but obviously the developers leave these types of loopholes in the missions for you to figure them out, and it was quite easy to do. So we're going to wait for this guy here. Now, you could throw a coin. However, it's very hard to get the coin to go behind him, and you need him to turn around. And there's no reason in being too quick because, well, for instance, you know, you have to wait until a certain point. Actually, you can play the cutscene first, which will line things up just fine. However, if you want to do the second kill, I recommend you doing it the way that you see me do here, which is skip the cutscene because you'll see in just a few moments. So what we did there was take the camera out. Then we look in this peephole and we can see that she's here. There's also a few like prisoners here. Maybe in some other video we can release those prisoners if you would like to see another video on this mission. I want to do a lot more missions, or I want to do a lot more videos based on this mission alone, as this was just one way to do it. Obviously, the more I play it, the more I can find unique and cool methods. So once she is moving outside here, we already shot the canister on the far right. As soon as she gets past us, wait just a little bit and then shoot it again, and then we're going to run out of here. You should be able to take her out with an accidental death and no one else gets hurt. Now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and exit. You can literally exit out the gate. For some reason, guards don't care when you're exiting out of those areas. But if you skip the cutscene and you did it exactly the way that I did, this second one is going to line up perfectly, meaning that this guy is going to leave and you're going to be able to go right in.
Looks like a bit of friendly competition between the militia and the locals. I wonder what Crest would think of a newcomer besting his
Interesting setup.
Look at that guy. Thinks he's a champion just because he got the better of one noodle arm lightweight. He wouldn't stand a chance against one of us. Hey, why don't you go show him what real competition looks like, man?
Now, this method is not the fastest. Obviously, there are other ways to take out our target, but I found this to be really cool, and I kind of stuck with this one. I found another way that was much, much simpler and easier and would allow you to finish the mission in completely less timing. But I didn't want that. I wanted to show off some cool things, so I thought, you know what, since we're not really going for a speed run, let's have some fun.
I don't think we can let him get away with that, can we? Go show him how it's really done.
Essentially, we need to take out these. There's a total of 4 people. Once we take all 4 of them out, you're going to see the target come here. He's going to ask us to go in a dark little corner, and then we're going to take him out. I want you to note that the method of takeout is not as easy.
All right. I guess I'm going to have to be the one who puts his shit heel in its place.
And this is not something that can work 100% of the time, as you have to be very careful and get the timing completely right. Now, doing all of this and having this interaction makes the main target come down to this area and say, hey, what's going on? Which will give us an opportunity for him to come to us and want to talk to us, and then he'll lead us into that dark and unsafe place. But in order to take him out the way that we're going to be doing, we're using a syringe, a lethal syringe. This would not be able to happen if you were doing any other type of takeout, as he has guards that follow him, and you need to just be perfect with the timing when it comes to using the syringe.
Sorry. He doesn't even
I'm known to be the best.
And when he hits you? I thought that shit about seeing stars was just in cartoons.
He? Who? Which one?
Bald guy.
I see.
What a win! Who could top that performance? Anyone? You're not scared, are
Hey, you, come here. Are you the one who schooled my people?
I guess so.
Well, I want to talk to you about something. In private. Nothing sinister, there's no hard feelings here. I just have an offer for you. Come and hear me out, that's all I ask.
Hey, man.
All right, so we're going to switch over to our syringe. Now, what you're going to have to do is, because he's got 2 guards that come with him, you need to slow them down. However, you cannot get too far away from him, or he'll stop as well, and then they'll get closer together. So you need to continually follow him, at the same time slowing them down one more time, and then you should have enough room to get in there quick-like as he turns this corner.
That's Crest taken care of. Now you just have to deal with the satellite control unit.
Now, I know that doesn't make a lot of sense realistically, as you turn the corner, take him out, guards see he's dead, and then you leave. Obviously, they're going to be like, all right, we know who did it. But the way that this game is set up works perfectly, and it's actually a really, really cool thing. And I challenge you to try it yourself, and I want to know if anyone else out there did that on their first time as well. Here, we're going to shoot this camera. This is going to distract one guard. Now, he's going to do one or two things. Either he's going to come this way, or he's going to stay there and just look. He decided this time to come this way. It does change. Sometimes he will not come this way, and sometimes he will actually just stay in his same spot and be like, huh, I wonder what that was. But this time he decided to come this way. It doesn't matter which one he does. Everything will still work out. You just need to wait till he gets back, till he's essentially done with what he's doing. Also take note that the second guard is in a different location than he was the other times that I was practicing this. Meaning that sometimes the guard would already be here, the second guard that's coming around that left corner. So I'm not sure what made him decide to go and do something a little different this time. But just letting you guys give that a mental note if you're going to try it this way, is that sometimes that guard will already be here. All you need to do is assume that everything that happens from now on is going to happen from now on. They're both together. Once they start to separate, that's when we can start the next part of what we're doing. We're going to be throwing a coin into the corner, but try to do it so that his back will be away from, or towards you when you are moving around him. This is very, very essential so that he doesn't see you.
That's understood.
And then once he moves, then we're going to move to the left, and the other guy is turned around, and then we can head on out. So what you need to do is you need to pick up this screwdriver that is on the right side, but you need to wait until this guard moves. Now, this was the only method that I found to do this area, but there's also 2 keys you can get. But the screwdriver is needed. Then we can head up here. You're going to want to let this guy see you slightly. And then we're going to make our way around him. Next thing we're going to do is use another coin distraction. And we're going to throw this coin in a certain way that this guy is going to turn around. Once he gets up and turn around, then we're going to go ahead and start moving forward, and we're going to grab the keys to exit out of this area.
I'm moving to investigate.
We're going to head behind this area as well. And we're going to wait for him to be done doing what he needs to do. This is a very, very timely and tricky thing, because you can be seen here very, very easily, especially when he turns around, because he sits back down and he can easily see you. So you do need to be very, very quick when you're doing this right here. Pick up the knife. You need the knife. Screwdriver is going to take the panel off, and the knife is going to destroy the unit. Both things you need to do this is right in this area. Now, depending on what you've done, go ahead and finish it up.
Well done.
But you'll have to wait.
With the control unit in pieces, the satellite's no longer our problem. And that's that. The rest will pick up the pieces. It's time to go, 47. I'll see you soon.
I suppose
Crest
we could
wasn't
throw
planning to sell
something.
the control unit back to them at all. He was going to use the damn thing. I suppose I was selling him short.
But I decided not to and just wait.
I'll let Diana and Olivia know. Still it's good.
Congratulations, you completed the newest mission in Hitman 3, Silent Assassin and Suit Only. Hope I was able to help you out. Hopefully you got some inspiration from this. Hopefully you can let me know in the comments below what what methods did you use to complete this mission? This is just one of many ways, and if you want me to show off more, let me know in the comments. Hopefully you guys are excited for some more Hitman content. I'm always happy to play it after I've had a little bit of a break. Obviously not going for a speed run. Can complete it much faster if you do a different method for the second kill. But I decided I wanted to show off something really fun and cool for you guys today. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Thank you again so much for just the constant love that I get on these videos. And share. That's how we grow this channel. Leave that like, interact with the channel, and do all that stuff to make this channel become bigger and bigger. So thank you so much for watching. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bitches.